Good morning, class. It's good to see you. I hope that you had a great day yesterday and that you had took some time to find some living objects and some non-living objects that we discussed yesterday. Now, if you remember, living objects grow and non-living objects do not grow. Try to remember these things when we start to go into our new lesson about plants and animals. So if you see here, class, I created a board and it has the vocabulary that we're going to focus on the next couple of days. Plants and animals, the basic needs to live. Plants are living things that cannot move. Animals are living things that move, like this. Food is a substance that we eat and is taken into the body to sustain life. Water is clear liquid that could be drinking and absorbed into the body. Sun is a source of light and heat. Shelter is a place for humans, animals, and for plants to live in. And air is what living things breathe into their bodies. Air is invisible. We can't see air. So I have these cards, and these cards have an illustration, which is a drawing, and the vocabulary word that we're learning. Plants, animals, food, water, sun, shelter, and air. We're going to first read our book together, class, and then I could pass these cards around to you so you get to look at what the drawing is and tell the difference between a plant and an animal. So this book is called The Basic Needs of Plants and Animals by Miss Williams. Basic needs of plants is water, air, sunlight. The basic needs of animals is air, water, sunlight, shelter, and food. It's a cute book. It's a little short, so that's why I wanted to pass these cards to you guys. You could just look at two cards, plants and animals, and look at the difference between plants and animals. So I'm going to give you this card. I'm going to give you this card. Now, do plants move? And remember, before you answer the question, raise your hand. We want to be respectful by raising our hand and being responsible of how we interact with each other. Remember, that is the class rule. So raise your hand if you know the answer. Do plants move? Yes, go ahead. That's right. Plants do not move. That's good memory. Okay. Now, do animals move? Yes, go ahead. Yes, animals do move, just like me and you. Okay, pass it on to everybody. Thank you. Now, can anyone tell me the difference between a plant and an animal? Now, to help you with this observation, we are going to look at two toys. Flower toy and a sloth toy. I'm going to pass these around to everybody so you get a good look. You observe the difference between a plant and an animal, and then when you have an answer, you raise your hand. So I'm going to pass this plant to you. I'm going to take this card. Thank you. I'm going to pass this sloth to you and take this card. Pass it along to all your fellow students. Okay. What is the difference? Name one difference between a plant and an animal. Yes, go ahead. An animal has fur. That's right. Good observation. What is the difference? Another difference between a plant and an animal. Yes, go ahead. That's right. A plant is smaller compared to an animal. Some plants. Can someone tell me a plant that's big? Yes, go ahead. That's right, a tree. Trees are big compared to other animals, but not as big as, can someone name an animal that is big as a tree? Yes, go ahead. A giraffe, that's right. So we know that there's some plants as big as a tree, and we know that there's some plants as small as an animal. So is there any characteristics you could tell a difference between a plant and an animal? Yes, plants do not move. That's correct. Next time, please raise your hand. Go ahead. Animals move. That's right. That's a good two characteristics. Go ahead. Plants are green. That's correct. Some plants are brown. That's correct. Go ahead. And some animals have fur. Now, do all animals have fur? No. Can you name some animals that don't have fur? Go ahead. A pig. That's right. So now we're starting to see the difference. We're starting to observe the difference between a plant and an animal. And as we go through this lesson, you'll start to notice more characteristics that are different between an animal and a plant. I'm going to collect these items from you. Thank you, class. Okay, so now if everyone looks in their cubby, you'll see that you have some paper for drawing as well as your activity sheet. The first activity sheet we're working on is plants and animals. We're going to use one red crayon and one blue crayon. The red crayon is going to circle, look for a plant. The blue crayon is going to circle and look for an animal. So everyone, grab your activity sheet, write down your name, and today's date is July 4th, 2021. And when you're ready, raise your hand. I'm going to give you some time to gather your papers, write your name and the date. And remember, today is July 4th, 2021. And when you're done, raise your hand, letting me know that everyone's ready. Okay, good job. Now, remember, one red crayon, you're going to look for plants, and one blue crayon, you're going to look for animals. You're going to circle, and this is going to help you tell the difference between plants and animals. And when everyone's done, raise your hand, letting me know that you're done. Plants are living things that cannot move. Animals are living things that do move. Good job, guys. I feel that you've already learned this. No, you didn't learn this yet? Okay. But you're going through this lesson quickly. And I thank you for being very respectful. Okay, so put your papers down. I'm going to collect the papers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good job, everybody. This looks really good. I am glad that you understand this information. It's going to proceed to the next thing. What is the basic needs of plants and animals? So you see here, I created a board, and it has a sentence that says, all flowers want sunshine. But the first letter in the word is another word. And this is going to help us remember the basic needs for plants and animals. So, we're going to look at the first word going down, written down here. So, it's a letter A. It stands for air. Can everybody repeat with me? 1, 2, 3. Air. Good job. The next word is with the letter F. And when you're ready, we're going to say it together. Food. Yes, that's right, food. The third letter starts with the letter W. That's right. We're going to say water, water. Fourth letter is start with the letter S, and this is sun. Good job. And the last letter starts with the letter S, and this says shelter. So the sentence says, all flowers want sunshine, and it stands for air, food, water, sun, sunshine, and shelter. I'm so sorry. And as you see, I need to look at this. So this will be great for you guys to look at. This is something for you to look at when you start on your next activity for the next couple of days to help you guide yourselves to remembering of what the basic needs is for plants and animals. So, in your cubby, as I discussed before, you have your pencils, crayons, Play-Doh, and paper. And we're going to create our favorite animal or plant. Or you could do both, whichever is easier for you. You guys have the option of creating with Play-Doh or drawing your favorite animal and plant. So I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes to do this. You're going to sit in your desk like you have been doing now, and you're going to create your favorite animal or plant. I'm going to give you a few minutes. If anyone needs help, let me know. And while you're working on creating your favorite animal or plant, you're going to talk to your other students, and you're going to talk about why this is your favorite animal, why this is your favorite plant, and what's the difference between your plant and your animal. And if you see your teammate is creating a different animal, you could talk about the difference between those two animals. Good discussion, guys. I really like what I'm hearing. Remember, plants are living things that cannot move. So plants, they just stay still. They don't move. Not like how me and you do. You are going to see that some plants do move, but very, very slowly. They move towards the sun when they're trying to absorb their food. But the key difference between a plant and an animal is that animals like to jump, hop, skip, and run. And they like to move around a lot, like us. So we have to remember the difference between a plant and an animal. One key characteristic is that animals move, plants do not. And animals like to eat other plants and animals, and some animals have fur, some animals are tall and short and small, some animals have no fur. Plants are usually big and bushy and green, they have leaves and stems, so keep these things in mind while you're working on your activity together. Okay guys, oh, I see you're doing such a great job. Pat yourself on the back. You're definitely understanding this topic. Okay, so we are going to watch a video about plants and animals and what they need to eat. The video here, and we're going to watch a video about living things need food and water. So just pay attention to the screen here.
Humans and animals need food and water. But what about plants? Let me think. Plants need water. Yes, they do. They get it from rain or they get it from you. If you are a gardener, you water them. The rain takes care of wild plants then again. Humans eat all kinds of food, like meat, vegetables, grain, and fruits, or dairy when they're in the mood. Wild animals eat all kinds of meat. Some just love plants, and grass is their treat. Plants need water. Water makes them grow. Animals eat grass and plants or meat wherever they go. Humans eat bread, rice, meat, vegetables, and fruits too. All living things need food and water. Now you know it's true.
Okay. Okay, so this leads us to our next activity. And our next activity is the basic needs for plants and animals. So again, in your cubby, with your paper and your color pencils, you're going to see your next activity sheet, and it's needs of living things. We're going to circle what animals need and plants need. Remember, all living things need the 5 basic needs, which is air, food, water, sun, shelter.
Mommy, you can use this.
Say it again with me, class. Yes, thank you. Air, food, water, sun, sunshine. Great. So when you're working on your activity sheet, guys, just look at this board as a reminder of what you're looking for and just circle it. Now, when everyone's ready, and you have your paper in front of you with a pencil, just give me a big old hand raise. Let me know that you're ready. Okay. Give you a few seconds to organize yourselves. Oh, okay, you guys are ready. Great. Okay, so start working on your activity. If you need help, raise your hand. I'll walk over and I'll help with you. Yes, that's right. Yes, just circle that. You're on the right path. Keep going. Yes, that's right. Keep going. Yes, you got the right idea. And remember, look at the board, okay, if you're a little confused. When you're done, put your pencils down and raise your hand. Let me know that you're done. I see why you were thinking that, but remember, the board's there to help you. Just look over there, and I have the drawing to guide you. Just keep trying. You're on the right path. Okay, guys, you're doing such a fantastic job today. I am so proud. You're taking this information, absorbing it, and applying to yourselves. And you are asking such great questions. Now, do humans, me and you, have the same needs of plants and animals? If you know the answer, raise your hand. No shouting. Yes, go ahead. Yes, we do have the same needs. Let's think about this. Do humans absorb the sun like a plant? Raise your hand. Yes, go ahead. We do in a way. Yes, that's right. We absorb all the vitamins from the sunshine and it goes into our skin. But a plant actually takes that and makes it into food so they'd be able to live. But you were on the right path there. I like how you were thinking. Okay, so since everyone is done and we got this lesson down pretty quickly, I do have educational puzzles for you guys. So this is easy one. They're all a little bit easy. You guys are really quick learners. I have one with the farm and I have one with little Disney characters, but each Disney character represents a what? Raise your hand. Yes, an animal. That's right. And if you pay attention and look very closely, some plants are with the animals. So you guys are welcome to the puzzles. And I have an iPad with a great educational video for you guys to watch and a video game for you to play. And you're always welcome to draw out another animal or plants that you liked, anything that you learned today, what type of foods that you like to eat, because you're considered an animal as well. Today we have learned the difference between plants and animals and what they need to live. I would like for you to draw a picture of any plant or animal you will see on your way home. Please bring your drawing to class tomorrow. You guys did such a fantastic job today. I'm so proud of your creative minds and how they work. And remember, tomorrow I would like just a simple picture. You don't have to give great details, but just a great drawing that any observation that you made on your way home of any plants or animals that you saw. And I would love for you to bring it in and we can hang it up in class because we're going to learn about this topic in the next couple of days. You guys have such a great day. God bless.